Hey y'all, we are doing a whole bunch of stuff today. We have a family dinner this evening, so we're starting pretty early. But this video is going to be about an apple stack cake. We're going to make a homemade apple stack cake, and we're going to get started on that because I only have 2 pans. I promise I have them. I just don't know where they are right now, but oh, they're right behind you. So I only have 2 pans. And so it's going to, oops, that one's a little burned, but we'll just ignore that. But anyways, so it's going to take a little while to get this done. And we are going to use the homemade apple butter. There's a video on that. If y'all like seen it, please check that out. But anyways, let's get started on the cake. So get your big old bowl, and I'm going to get 2 cups of regular sugar. You want to take 2 eggs. You want to get some buttermilk. We're going to do 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Oh! Give me just a minute. We're going to do 1.5 cups of buttermilk. And you want 1/2 cup of oil. And then you're going to mix it up. And I'll show you. Didn't realize I was out frame. Sorry about that. But then you just mix it up with a mixer. You can use a stand mixer if you want to. I forgot what I was saying. You can use a stand mixer if you want to. I do have one, but really it's in the bottom of this, and it's just going to stay there. But I'm going to use a hand mixer today. So let me get that mixed, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Now we've got that creamed up, and we're going to put in some. Let me just turn you a little bit. I just hate for you to see the counter. Anyways, got 1/4 cup, and we're going to put 1/4 cup of molasses. And molasses is super sticky. Sticks on everything. So I don't know if this will help any or not, but I'm going to spray my measuring cup with the non-stick spray, and hopefully that'll come out easier. I do that sometimes with honey if I'm actually measuring the honey, but you know, anyways, hopefully it'll work, so we'll see. Alright, can you see? I don't know, but anyways, we're going to do 1/4 cup. Or maybe a little bit more. Oh yeah, that worked good. Oh, I should wipe that off before I put the lid on. Yeah, that came out super good. Y'all see that? Alright, that worked real good. And then just mix that up too. We'll be back. Alright, y'all, we got all that mixed up. Now we're going to mix the dry ingredients. While that's sitting over there, we got another bowl. And we're going to mix the dry ingredients in it first. We're going to do 3 cups of self-rising flour. Got that opened. One day I might use an apron. I have a couple, but it's not looking good. So 3 cups of self-rising flour. It's crazy when you're using measuring cups and still wing it, but whatever. Alright, I'm supposed to be using 3 tablespoons of ginger, ground ginger, but I don't have any ground ginger, so I googled it, and it said to use pumpkin pie, this is cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice. That's what it says to use instead of ginger. It also said to use 4 to 5 tablespoons, but I'm still just going to use 3. I may put a dash of allspice in there just to shake things up a little bit. But, so do 3 tablespoons of ground ginger or pumpkin pie spice. We're going to do 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Alright, I'm going to throw some allspice in here just because I'm feeling frisky. Okay, now I'm just going to mix the dry ingredients and just mix them up real good. Make sure there's no big clumps in it. And then we're going to slowly add it to the wet ingredients. We add the dry, slowly add the dry into the wet. I'll add a little bit at a time, mix, add a little bit more at a time, mix, so forth until everything is incorporated really good. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I want you to look at this. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there is flour all over this. And look at my mixer. But anyways, it's time to move on. This is what the batter looks like. Get your pans out, and if you have as many pans as you can use at once, the better. I only have 2. They're the same size. Are they the same size? Yeah, I think they're the same size. But anyways, so you want to grease them up real good. One of the worst things is trying to get it out and the cake sticking. So you don't want that. So put some oil in it. Don't forget the sides. Okay. Also, you'll want to sprinkle it with flour. This will help with it not sticking too. Just sprinkle it like that. Go. So, like that. And then, alright, now we're going to put the batter in the pan. Now we want a super thin layer because we're going to be stacking it. So, let's see. Looks like, you know what, let me add just a little bit of water to this because I do want it a little thinner than what it actually is. All right, y'all, got it a little thinner, which I'm getting everywhere. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's right there. So it's a little thinner than what it was. All right, let's do this one and hope it turns out better. That's pretty good. That's real good. You know, this is doing better. I don't know if you can see or not, but. All right, we're going to put them in the oven. I've had it preheating at 350. It's preheated. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to start watching them at about 10 minutes. It may take a little bit longer than that. But these will cook pretty fast because of, you know, them being so thin. So I'll check them at about 10 minutes and let you know how long it goes. All right, y'all, I am running out of storage, so I'm going to have to speed this up, cut some parts out and all that stuff. We got the first 2 out of the oven. I got the second 2 in the oven. So you're going to get whatever you're going to put your cake on. This is a cake dish thing. You can use a plate or whatever you're going to put your cake on. Put a little bit of apple butter on. See if I can move this to where you can see it a little bit better. All right, put a little bit of apple butter on the bottom. There we go. And again, I'm using the homemade apple butter. I'm saying it again because I'm quite proud of myself. But spread it out. This will help the cake stay in place. And then place your bottom layer on that. I don't know where this piece did go though. Hold on a minute. All right, I found it and put it on there. Okay, and then put some more apple butter on top. And really, this is a little thinner than what maybe out of the store would be. I don't know if that's normal or what, but I don't know. And then we're going to put the second layer on. Here we go. And we're going to put the apple butter on that. Spread it. And do this until you get all the layers done. All right, y'all. There is the end result. We have, I think, like 8 layers. We just used all of the batter that we had. So there it is. We might put a little bit more apple butter right there, but there's the stack cake. You all have a blessed day. If you need any prayer requests, please let me know and I'll be happy to pray for you. God bless you all.